We're here, madam. You may take the blindfold off.
So this is my new home.
Whoa, Marta.
Как-то громко.
What? Where do all these sparks come from? What is happening to me?
В смысле, что с тобой?
That's the sun, madam. You must go inside your new home soon.
Рассвет. Так. Одна из самых больших слабостей вампиров – это восход солнца. Вампиры не только загораются при прямом контакте с солнцем, но и нахождение вдали от вашего сосуда, то есть гроба, в дневное время также приводит к тому же результату.
But don't worry, there's still some time until sunrise. Doctor's flat is on the second floor, door on the right side.
Так, пока часы не кончились, Лиза должна... На втором этаже дверь справа.
Thank you, Trophime. Here's for your trouble.
You're too kind.
Не знаю, может быть, это зря.
It's my pleasure. Be safe, Trophime.
If I'm honest, madam, no one is really safe here.
Так, это про крепостное право. Отношения с ним повысились. Два 17. Ранг 3. Ничего нет. Денег 4.
Go, Marta.
Бля, у меня время сейчас кончится.
Pavel, dear, you shouldn't bother with an old bag like me. Surely you have better things to do.
Nonsense. I always have time for you.
Доктор Волков. Так, нам
Besides,
сюда.
ticks are no joke. Good thing I noticed it when I did. One more day and the parasite could have dug itself fully into your body.
My goodness, Well, thank you kindly, Doctor. Once again, you are my savior.
I'll check up on you in a couple of days to make sure the bite area doesn't look in. Lisa! Is that you?
Oh, this must be the new apprentice you were talking about.
Indeed.
Very good, very good. Thank you again, Doctor, for taking pity on an old woman. Hello, little dove. You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you all right?
It's just been a rough day.
Ah, that's what I thought. You poor girl.
Thank you.
As we are neighbors now, call me Fahina. I'll be right next door if you ever want to check up on an old woman. Don't be a stranger.
Не было такого звука раньше. Типа она красная, ей можно питаться. Так, открылась. Где она? Так, человек. Лиза встретила Фаину в квартире доктора Волкова в самую первую ночь в качестве вампира. Почувствовав, что Лиза расстроена, Фаина любезно пригласила ее на чай. Дом на дереве, многоквартирный дом, этаж первый. Питаться старуха такое себе. Звуков не было таких. А, посетить Фаину. Так, ну у меня вообще-то время идет.
Welcome, Lisaveta. I've been looking forward to your arrival.
Да, блядь, спасибо, блядь.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
I was told I'll be staying here for the time being. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, it's the least I could do. Tonight was your initiation night, wasn't it? I trust everything went smoothly?
As smoothly as nights like this can go, I suppose. I had to learn a lot, and I sense there is much more coming.
Glad to hear you're a fast learner. I know it's been a lot to take in. I also know that I am partially responsible for your condition. I turned you into what you are now, and I will guide you through it.
Зачем?
I have so many questions.
I can only imagine, dear. Sadly, time is not on our side right now. The sun will come up shortly, so we'd be wise to leave them till later.
Could it happens now?
Starting tomorrow, I would like you to work with me as an apprentice and help me with my research. In return, you'll have your own room here in the apartment.
Would I have a room to myself?
Of course. A bright mind needs space for work and contemplation. It's not much, but I hope you grow to feel at home there. Your vessel is already inside.
Так, это про гроб, да? Каждый вампир связан со своим сосудом невидимой связи. Обычно сосудом является гроб, в котором он был похоронен. Но вампир может перейти в другой, если пожелает. В некоторых случаях, когда погребение не происходит, вампир остается привязанным к месту своей смерти до тех пор, пока не установит новую связь с другим сосудом. В светлое время суток вампир должен находиться в непосредственной близости от своего сосуда, иначе его ждет неминуемая смерть. Вампир. В свой первый день в качестве вампира Лиза узнала, что именно доктор Волков обратил ее. Хотя она и не помнила подробностей, но вспомнила, что он был странствующим врачом, посетившим ее родной город. Доктор принял Лизу и предложил ей отдельную комнату, в обмен на то, что она станет его ассистенткой. Так, а как нам дополнительные квесты выполнять?
My vessel?
Yes, the coffin that you were buried in.
Goodness, but why?
When the sun is up, you can only be safe when you are near it. An obscure rule, but life of our kind is riddled with those, I'm afraid. Now, go and have some rest. Isn't that what they say? You'll rest when you're dead.
Такая шутка.
That's right. Let's see if that's true.
By the way, I left an outfit in your wardrobe that you may find more appropriate for your medical work around town. It's probably a bit old-fashioned for a city girl like you, but it's all I have. Now, time for you to get some well-deserved rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night. Doctor's medical bag. After passing that threshold, I feel so safe all of a sudden. I think it has something to do with the coffin, the vessel. Ironic that something like that can bring a sense of calmness.
Так, это про то, что находимся мы достаточно близко. А где он появился? Не появился же.
I should check out the general store for more room decor
Что?
options.
Почему не перевели? А?
Strange. Can't imagine the doctor getting much use from this, even back when he was a human. Lovely vanity, though.
Мы не можем лечь в гроб?
I should check out the
А где мне спать?
There's plenty of room for my outfits. And look, there's already one in here. Must be the one the doctor mentioned. I wonder why he has it in the first place.
А,
I want to look around more before I...
в смысле, ты же смотрелась?
I should check out the general store for more room decor options. That's a nice place to store my keepsakes. Don't you go anywhere, Matilda.
Ужас. Так, все, давай спать.
I want to look around more before... I can't go out there like this. I'm not decent. It's almost sunrise. I shouldn't leave the house at this hour.
Так, уже рассвет, что делать-то? А, зеркало это типа сохранение? Реально? Что мне еще... А,
The window goes out directly to the main street. Could come in handy now that I can actually fly. It's been a long night. Time for a little rest.
а зачем ты окно открыла?
Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Who is this?
Come over to the window.
Подожди, я не одета. Нельзя одеться. Что надо?
Oh, it's only you. You scared me half to death. What do you need?
I have some business from the Countess to discuss with you. Would you kindly invite me in?
The window is already open. Why the formalities?
Have you not read about this in your vampire stories? We can't come into someone else's chambers unless we are invited.
Ну да. Здравствуйте, дневники вампира. Чтобы избежать публичного обращения, вы должны сначала убедиться в том, что информация от владельца, как только она будет запрограммирована, доступна, возможно, вы убедитесь. Чё?
That makes sense. You don't want guests like us to drop by unannounced.
У нас снялась кровь.
It's a real pain in the ass, if you ask me. Hunting would have been so much easier without technicalities like this. So, will you let me in or not?
Oh, that's right. Come in, please.
Nice place you got yourself over here. The good doctor must want to keep you comfortable.
The doctor has been very kind.
See, cold calculation, bargaining, even extortion, that I understand. The intentions are clear. Kindness is where I get suspicious.
As cynical as it
Ты
sounds,
прав.
I think you might be onto something.
3:17, нормально.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Great minds think alike.
In any case, you're not here to discuss human character, are you?
Блять. А где он? Вот он.
That's very true. Let's cut to the chase. Countess would like you to run a quick errand for her, and if everything goes well, she will be very grateful.
What's the favor?
There's this young couple in town, Evgeny and Anastasia. More importantly, they are related to the new mayor, Savely Skortsov. I think Evgeny is his second nephew or whatnot. No matter. According to our sources, the mayor occasionally stores important documentation in their house. Do you see where I'm going?
Not really. What do you want me to do?
Countess would simply like you to retrieve said documentation. Before you say anything, remember that she allowed your conversion to be completed and virtually saved you from death.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Splendid. All you need to do is to befriend Anastasia or Evgeny and get invited into their house. Then you can enter any time and get what you need without them ever finding out.
And how do I know it's them?
He's a hotshot poet, and she is one of those sensitive, artistic types. What else? Oh, they are both blondes. I always found that peculiar.
Where should I look for Evgeny?
Let's see. He is a mediocre poet who, surprise, surprise, enjoys an occasional shot of vodka. I would start your search at Arbin's Literary Salon.
What else can you tell me about Anastasia?
Not much, although I do often see her going in and out of the church.
You go to church.
Heavens, no. But the roof of it is my favorite spot in town. I'd like to
Ладно.
smoke there on occasion.
What kind of documents am I looking for?
All I can say to you right now is that you'll know them when you'll see them.
That's not very helpful.
That will have to do.
I think I've got it from here.
Remember, just befriend one of them and get an invitation to their house. This will come in handy when you'll have to hunt, too. I'll check in a few days and see where you're at. Almost forgot. Here's a little something for incidentals.
Thank you.
Enjoy your new life. I'll see you around.
Нихуя. Денег дал. На следующий вечер гусар дал Лизе задание графине. Так. Ну, это понятно. Это все то же самое. Это главный. Угу. Четырнадцатое июня. 2 дня у меня на это. Ой, ну, давай. Дид соус. Давай, Ангелина. Ой, я так на это время трачу, пиздос. А у нас есть... Да, а можно их как-то увеличить? Блин, я потратила... Можно. Ой, я попробую заскринить. Я потратила полночи, блядь, на книжки, как обычно. А. Блин, давай.
Dr. Volkov, may I have a word?
Come in.
Кусок картины, похожий на «Звездную ночь». Первый из 21 кусков картины.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer the window closed.
Sorry. What should I work on today?
Это я буду что-то делать.
Welcome, Miss Morozova. Appreciate you coming over straight away.
Нет, я еще Онегина почитала.
Punctuality is a highly important quality in a doctor.
Или он наоборот нас стругал? Нет, 57.
I trust you had a restful night? Or rather, day, I suppose.
I did, thank you. Never thought that sleeping in a coffin would be so comfortable.
Yes, well, we have a lot to cover, don't we? Where would you like to start?
I'd love to start with my medical duties, if you don't mind. You mentioned you might have some tasks for me?
I most certainly do. As of last month, the only other doctor in the area passed away, God rest his soul. Not that he was that much help. Human medicine has always been a step behind. But, I admit, with most of my time spent on new research, the work did start to pile up. There is some administrative and patient work I'd like you to take care of. Is this something you think you can handle?
Perhaps my skills could be better applied. May I ask, what is it about?
No.
Отношения с Равипаном.
I mean, not at the moment. It's strictly confidential, and I need to see it through on my own for the time being.
Такая реакция.
Do you remember the woman who was here when you arrived?
Of course. Faina, isn't it?
That's right. As your first assignment, I'd like you to pay her a home visit and look over the bite spot on her neck. I've observed some curious rashes around tick bites in my time. I don't exactly know if there's a correlation, but best to make sure she's doing well. She lives in our building, so shouldn't be much trouble.
Will do.
Splendid. As for the rest of the tasks, you'll find them all in the journal on my desk. Feel free to borrow my medical bag and use the lab as needed. I myself am particularly proud of my lab's blood testing instruments. I dare say they are far ahead of any mortal medical equipment. To more material matters, Your allowance will be distributed gradually as you progress.
Understood. I'll get to it then.
Looking forward to tracking your progress. A doctor's work is never done.
Так. Ну, это Фаину навестить. Да, проведите контрольный прием. Так, это... Анализируйте и сортируйте записи пациентов врача. Так, а это... Купить упаковку свежих бинтов в универсальном магазине, чтобы пополнить запасы. Бля, ну у меня уже полночь пришло.
Can't put a cloth on this one. Would only raise questions. Makes for a strange reality.
Чё, блять, как-то криво переводит? Сюда можно пройти? Можно.
Faina must be the one that keeps things looking nice around here. I bet Dr.
Чё ты?
Volkov wouldn't remember to take care of flowers to save his life.
Магнус. А чё, решили тут не переводить, только диалоги? Второй кусок.
It's a storage room for the building. That's also where packages are delivered for tenants to pick up.
В смысле? Решили не переводить, блин? Тоже это придется переводить? Ой. Это складское помещение в здании. Сюда доставляют товары для арендаторов. Как навести? Алло. Так, второй. Угу.
No mail for me this time.
Нет писем.
This must be where Faina lives. Good evening.
Вот.
I'm Dr. Volkov's new apprentice. He sent...
I know who you are, Lisa. Of course. Come, have some tea with me. I always brew too much. Eyes bigger than my
А
stomach,
как я
I
буду
guess.
пить чай? Бляха.
Yes, please. I could use a little break. Thank you. Oh, it smells heavenly.
It's juniper,
Мы
my
можем пить
favorite.
чай.
With a spoonful of honey, nothing beats it. Try some. Tell me what you think.
You weren't kidding. It reminds me of the times my mother would make tea for my brother and me when we were little.
Sounds lovely, dear.
It was. Although, I don't think it was about the tea itself, more about the little plates she poured it in for us instead of cups.
We can certainly arrange that if you'd like.
That's all right, thank you. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll start missing them even more.
Poor dear. Did the work take you far from home?
Further than I expected, that's for sure.
Блять, мы так не
For some
успеем.
reason, I just feel like telling. I should change the subject before I say something I shouldn't. Is that your cat over there? What's his name?
No, I could never tame that one. He's too much of a free spirit. Comes and goes as he pleases. Always a surprise.
How rude of him.
He's so handsome that I don't mind. Never gave him a name, though.
Do you live here all by yourself?
I wouldn't say I'm all alone. My plants always keep me company.
Мы так не успеем.
From time to time, that handsome gentleman in the armchair pays me a visit.
Я еще хочу кота потрогать.
And if ever I'm in trouble, I have some lovely neighbors to bother. I'm never alone. Not really.
Are you from around here, Faina?
Oh, no, dear. I happened to wander quite a bit before I settled here. Although, I reckon I've stayed in this town longer than you've been alive.
And where have you lived before?
Many places, sweetheart. Oh, far too many places.
Anything I should know about life here?
Let's see. For one, the townsfolk tend to be up quite late around these parts. Sort of a local quirk. They say it goes way back. Not sure how it started, but most places tend to stay open well into the night. I was always a night owl myself, so that never bothered me. But darkness and danger go hand in hand.
Danger?
Lots of temptation, whether you seek it or not. It's like my mother used to say, little dove. Keep your heart open, but your mind sharp.
She sounds like a wise woman.
Oh, she was, dear. Much wiser than I'll ever be, anyway.
And where have you lived before?
Many places, sweet.
Well, as nice as this has been, we should probably start the examination. So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking. The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
Didn't think it was that warm outside. But then again, maybe I just haven't spent enough time in my new body.
Anyway, I say there's no such thing as bad weather. To each their...
It seems like there's nothing worrisome on your neck. Still, if you notice anything, make sure...
Of course, dear.
Блин, наука не прокачана. Блин, надо как-то книжки после квестов.
Well, seems like everything's in order. Nothing to worry about. I should be going.
That would be lovely. You're all...
Thank you for the tea again. It was delicious.
You're welcome, little dove. Come...
Кот убежал. Время, ёпта. Как мне обойти бабку?
The air in this flat smells different, fresher than in the rest of town. The air in this flat smells different. The air in this flat smells. And just like that, he's gone.
Надо было сразу к коту идти. Найдите кота.
Hope all is well.
May I ask how you were turned?
As your sire, I do owe you my story, but I have to warn you, it's a rather gruesome one. Are you sure?
After my time in the Countess's basement, I don't think much could shock me.
Well, if you must know. It was a feral that attacked me and my wife at the time, Clara.
Интересно.
It struck our carriage one night as we were traveling through the woods, coming from a party.
A feral?
A vampire that has been driven mad by their lust for blood.
I didn't realize such creatures existed outside of folklore.
They're a cautionary tale of what can happen to us if one overindulges for years on end. It all happened in the blink of an eye.
Бля.
As I recall, the vehicle turned over and we both tumbled to the dirt. He feasted on Clara first and bled her dry.
How horrible. I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's been some time now, so it doesn't hurt quite as much, but thank you in any case. His appetite must have somewhat subsided. Still, it wasn't enough for the beast, so he sunk his teeth into my neck. Suddenly, a blind rage overcame me, and I bit off part of his ear. Immortal being or not, I can tell you with certainty he didn't like it one bit.
I can imagine.
That must have snapped him out of his frenzy. He looked around as if just awoken, observed what he'd done, and somehow I managed to get home by morning, but the nightmare didn't end that night.
You must have swallowed some of his blood when you bit him, and...
Precisely. You must have read about the turning ritual in human folklore. Well done. All kinds of knowledge tends to come in handy from time to time, even silly fairy tales.
So, what happened after you returned?
We'll talk more about this some other time, perhaps. There's much work we must...
Of course. That's one messy path. That's one.
Бля. Да ёбаный.
The scales of stability, the symbol of our country. How patriotic.
Как патриотично. А чё не привели-то?
Nice evening, isn't it?
The lights are on. Someone must be at home. Locked.
Так. Понятно. Без разрешения.
The lights are on. Someone. The lights are on.
Можешь быстрее идти? Да, слава богу. Салон. Вот они. Нет.
Good night for a ride, isn't it?
Good girl, Marta.
That she is.
Ну что, лошадь добавилась? А чё с ним? Кот! Блядь.
Need a ride to the manor, my lady? Till next time.
If I ever need to send a letter, I can drop it off here.
How may I assist you today?
Шторки, блядь.
Good choice.
This produce looks so fresh. I almost feel like eating solid food again.
Ничего не перевел.
Too bad I can't eat pastries anymore.
What can I do for you?
Perched upon a rotting barrow, my eyes survey the fallow field. Where once the wheat grew tall and narrow, now crops bestow. The bitter wind turns lakes to stillness. No saplings in the farmer's wife now writhes with illness. See how in the forest, while in the tavern, now raised, though often ate.
Bravo!
Thank you.
I presume you are the famous Evgeny Skvortsov?
I don't know how famous I am, but I certainly am him. And whom do I owe the pleasure?
I'm Lisa, the doctor's new recruit. I was looking around and came in here just in time for the poem. Is that something new?
Enchanté, Lisa. The poem is actually from my old book. I'm having a...
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's nothing that a nice drink won't cure.
You know, I happen to have read your poetry book recently.
Have you? I am honored. And what did you think?
It was brilliant. Reminded me of early Byron, so passionate and brave.
Thank you. That's quite a compliment. You do know your poetry.
Don't act too surprised, please.
You're right. My apologies. I think such nice sentiment deserves a toast. Would you do a celebratory vodka shot with me?
Vodka isn't really something I drink nowadays.
You know that nobody actually likes vodka, don't you? It's designed to be terrible, to make you feel terrible. That's why it's a perfect companion for your misery. After all, isn't that why people drink in the first place?
What a compelling pitch.
Advertising is what poets are really made for, isn't it?
I don't see why not. Let's share our misery.
To the art of poetry, may it continue to shape minds and move the human spirit.
Hear, hear.
Whew, that went down easy. Say, Lisa, perhaps you've rescued me from my writer's block. I just might have a stroke of inspiration.
Delightful news, although I'm not sure I can take credit for it.
Nonsense. That's what muses always do. Inspire naturally, without even realizing it. Why don't you come back another night? You'll be my first audience and judge. Well, you know what they say. The break is short between the first and the second shot. I'll go chat with Arben and get some more.
Have fun with your misery, companion.
Oh, we always do.
I don't think this clock is working, but it doesn't seem like anybody here can. This must be Anastasia. I should come up and introduce myself. Good sermon today?
More or less the same one as always. But then again, people don't usually go to the church expecting plot twists.
Well, at least it's good enough for someone to come more than once.
I suppose that's true. Forgive me. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Are you new in town?
I arrived just a couple days ago.
Oh, in that case, let me welcome you to the town. My husband and I are relatively new here ourselves. My name is Anastasia, by the way. I teach at the quaint little music school down the road.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lisa. I work as an apprentice under the doctor. The church choir here sounds remarkable. The tenor in particular is something else.
Doesn't it?
I must admit, I didn't expect to hear something like that in such a small town.
Тратится.
I couldn't agree more. You have quite an ear for music.
You sound surprised. Do I give off such a bad impression?
Oh no, it's just that I rarely meet anyone I have a lot in common with around here.
A music teacher? That must be so rewarding.
It's true. When I see a spark of passion in a student, especially a child, it does make my day 1,000 times brighter. Do you play an instrument yourself?
I don't, sadly.
Ah, that's a real shame. But trust me, it's never too late to pick up an instrument again.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sorry, it's time for me to head home. My husband, but perhaps you'd like to keep me company on the way back?
Who would refuse a stroll on such a nice summer evening?
The tenor that you so precisely placed belongs to Father Mikhail. Father Mikhail has a true gift. His voice is unbelievable. I find it very difficult to listen when he speaks, or agree with anything he says. But when he sings, I just can't help myself.
It is frustrating when you can't deny the talent in a person you don't admire.
Isn't that the truth? So, are you planning to come visit the church yourself?
Definitely. I used to love the one back in my hometown. It was much smaller than the one here, but I still remember how huge it seemed when I was younger. I miss it.
Well, that's just lovely. It will be nice to see a friendly face in there. If I'm completely honest with you, I come there mostly to listen to the choir. The lights are off.
Is something wrong?
Nothing really. My husband. I don't think he's home yet. Well, it was such a pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Would you stop by my school when you have a moment? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Of course. I would like nothing more.
Splendid. We are open from Wednesdays to Saturdays.
I'll make sure to drop by. Have a good night, Anastasia.
Good night, Lisa.
Locked.
Good evening.
The local vodka bar.
What are you having?
Mademoiselle Morozova, what a pleasure to have you in my establishment.
How do you know my name?
Let me just say I take pride in knowing my customers. So, what can I... Would you like a sweet pint of lager? Or the freshest Cabernet you've ever tasted? Perhaps a cheeky game of cards?
What are you having?
I'd like to play some cards.
Господи, это что, ведьмак?
Booze here smells just like surgical spirit. No mail for me this time. These books are written in a foreign language. They look beautiful. Wish I could read some of them.
So good to see you, dear. I was just...
I actually came to follow up on your appointment with Dr. Volkov. So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking. The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
Didn't think it was that.
Anyway.
It seems like there's nothing worse. Still.
Of course, dear.
Huh. It seems like you do have a mild fever.
Anything I should worry about?
This may be a great opportunity to use Dr. Volkov's experimental lab equipment. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but just in case, let's take a blood sample, shall we?
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Just relax. It will only hurt for a second. Perfect. Now, have some more tea and a nice rest. I'll take this to the laboratory.
Thank you for stopping by, dear.
I should be going. Might I stop by?
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Have a good night.
Good night, little dove. Thank
The air in this flat smells different. Faina's plants are so well kept. I don't think this clock is working. Can't put a cloth on this.
Hope all is well.
What should I work on? What incredible lab instruments! It's as if I'm looking into the future or reading a Jules Verne book. Let's take a look at the doctor's notes. I'm sure I can figure it out. Perfect. Now I should wait some time to check the results. They should be ready tomorrow, but if I wait longer than that, it may be too late.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Dr. Volkov, I have some... I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right. I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my... I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that caused a bond. Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but... That being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity. Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless, or... Or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep you posted.
You're most welcome, dear.
It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
That is correct.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you. As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may... I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death.
All right. I understand.
Trust me, this is for your... I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death. I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
Well... It must be an interesting position, being a vampire doctor and treating humans.
I suppose it is. But like with everything else, give it enough time and you'll... In a way, I'm sort of a link between the two groups. I have insight into humanity that our kind tends to lose touch with, as well as knowledge that humans don't accumulate due to, well, death.
What do you do when you have to explain fang marks on bodies?
Ah, that's not nearly as much of an issue as one would think. Tell the humans it's a snake bite, and nobody bats an eye. Oldest trick in the book.
Huh. Creative. I'm quite enjoying my room. Thank you again for your hospitality. I've never had a space to myself before.
Very pleased to hear that.
Since it seems that I'm here indefinitely, would you mind if I maybe decorated a bit?
Yes. Yes, of course. Perhaps the room could use a caring touch after all these years. There's a general store between the church and the salon. You can try ordering some new items there. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'll make sure to stop by. I was wondering about the vanity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was even there. I know some of us don't like to be reminded of our condition that way.
Oh, it's not that. I just wanted to ask who lived there before me.
Oh, well, if you must know, it used to...
Your daughter?
Yes, however, it's been vacant for quite some time now. Didn't feel right to have all that space unused, so it's a good thing that it finally serves a purpose. Again. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about this now. Community board. Let's see. Politics, local events, lifestyle columns. Quite a lot of missing people listings.
Greetings. Nice evening, isn't it?
I don't think this clock is working.
Блин, это не работает.
What should I work on today? Mama? What's wrong, Lisa? Why aren't you asleep? I can't. Would you sing me the lullaby, please? Oh, all right. Let me tuck you back in. Now close your eyes and listen. Hush now, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes, rest now in peace. In the morn you'll awake and the darkness will flee, and the light will await you and me, await you and me. You sing so well, Mommy. Do you think I'll be able to sing like you when I grow up? You can do anything you put your mind to when you grow up. Anything at all. Ooh, really? I hope everyone will like it when I sing too. Of course they will, my sunshine. Now, rest your little eyes. Good night, Mommy. Sweet dreams, my darling.
Lisa. Lisa.
What? What's going on? Why is the window open?
Your soul is mine.
Who is this? Where are you?
Ah! Damn candle.
девок, я не понимаю.
Hussar? What are you doing here?
I got you, didn't I?
Was this all a prank? You're a sick man. You know that?
Do you think? I don't know, I just don't see it.
How did you manage to...
Well, I already had your warm invitation, so I helped myself. And then I turned invisible for...
turn invisible? We can do that?
Uh-huh. Didn't I tell you?
I think I'd remember it if you did.
Could have sworn I told you. Just hold your breath and relax. It will... There you go. Where's Lisa? I don't know.
You really can't see me?
I cannot. Otherwise you would... Oh, now that I think about it, that could have been another hilarious... Lord only knows what you would be up to thinking you're in... What a missed opportunity. Ah!
Now that's a funny jape.
That's just immature. Be careful with this ability. You can only stay invisible for so long before your power starts draining. You have to remember to take breaks in between. Now that we've all had our fun, how are things going with the happy couple?
I met Anastasia and got to know her a little bit.
She sounds like a nice broad. I thought you two might hit it off. Do you think this is who you will use to get the invitation?
I don't see why not. We seem to get along.
Obviously, it doesn't really matter to the Countess who you choose as long as you get that invitation and those documents. On a personal note, though, it may not always be better to pick who you like more.
How so?
When it comes to the hunt, it's those who you... Just something to consider.
I haven't thought this far ahead. Thanks for the tip, Hussar.
Just something to consider. Anyhow... I suppose my job here is...
Job? I'm sorry, do they pay you to play tricks on people?
I never thought about it this way. Maybe my... Good luck with the invitation. I'll be rooting for you. Kind of.
Too bad I can't see my reflection. I wonder if I will one day forget my face. I should remember to pick up Faina's results from the doctor's lab today. What should I work on? All right, let's take a look at the results. Huh. It appears she could have rheumatic fever. Rather unusual for her age. I should pay her a visit.
What would you like?
Have you seen a...
I'm afraid I have.
Did something happen? Is he all right?
Nothing out of the ordinary, sadly. He got too drunk, and I refused to serve him, so he left.
Oh, do you think he went home?
I'd say chances of that are slim to none.
Does this kind of thing happen often?
It's not getting better, I can tell you that.
Thank you, Arben.
Till next time.
Anything particular? Enjoy.
At your service. Hope you had a nice visit. Glad to be as...
Hello.
Faina's plants are so well. Good evening. How are you?
I'm all right, dear, thank you. Just feeling a little weary today.
I actually came to talk with you about the test results.
Oh?
I believe you may have rheumatic fever. It's much more commonly found in children, so this would be a rather rare case.
Well, people always tell me that I am still a child at heart. Perhaps they are more right about it than they think, huh? Is this something I should be concerned about?
If it is what I think it is, with the right treatment, we should be able to fix you in no time. I am glad we caught it at this stage, though. Otherwise, there could have been some rather unpleasant complications. Here is something to help with the inflammation. Take it regularly, and you should feel better soon enough.
Thank you, little dove. What a lucky crone I am to have an angel like you next door.
I don't know if that's quite true.
Don't be shy, dear. You deserve it. Smart as a whip, pretty as a picture. If you stay true to your heart, I can just tell you will go. This town needs someone like you.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do.
That's all one.
You should have some rest, at least until you feel a little better.
Thank you, dear. I will. Just need to finish taking care of my friends. That will be my one good deed for the day.
One.
Oh, that's just a silly rule of mine. Every day, no matter how small, I like to do at least one good. Helped out a stranger with directions. Great. Feeding the plants will do just fine for today.
That sounds lovely. Maybe I should do the same thing.
Well, off you go, little dove.
Good night, Faina. Feel better soon.
Nice evening, isn't it?
Dr. Volkov, I have... Well...
Excuse me. Evening. Excuse me. Hello.
Greetings.
Town's founding merchants. Those faces look familiar. Have I seen them somewhere before? Of course. The painting in the Countess's basement. Could it be? Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare. Intimidating, but stunning nonetheless. Say what you want about bureaucrats, but the workers here do seem quite organized. The craftsmanship is stunning. I wonder how they... I think there are only a few dozen of these left in the world.
Don't you give up, Marusa. You're making great
Marusia.
progress.
I still can't get through the etude. My fingers just slip as if the strings were...
It's a hard piece. In a week, practice makes perfect. Cheer up, sweetie.
Good night, Madame Scorzo. Evening.
Tough lesson.
Marusa's such a talented student. Only she had an instrument to practice at home. She'd probably be playing in a concert hall already.
Is there anything we can do to help?
You are such a kind soul, Lisa. I am actually trying to raise a little money for I put a little something there whenever I can.
How much do you still need to collect?
Those aren't cheap. I think I can. We'll get there at some point. I'm so happy you stopped by. So,
It's such a cozy little place. I wish...
You said you didn't have much experience with any
I'm afraid not. I just ended up...
As much as I'm a fan of the arts.
I did always dream of learning...
Is that a fact?
My mother used to be very good. I loved but then we ended up... selling it.
What a shame. Lise, why don't we fix this injustice?
Sure, why not? That's very kind of you.
Come, take a seat. There you go. Slow and steady. Learning from errors is just as important as playing correctly. Don't worry, you'll get there. Don't worry, you'll get there.
Да ёлки.
What did I say, huh? I knew it. I can see talent a mile away.
You're just a great teacher, that's all.
You must come back for more. We'll make you the next big thing. Just wait and see.
Thank you for the encouragement. You're quite a gifted teacher.
Back in my hometown, where I lived before I met Evgeny, all I dreamt about was becoming...
Is that so?
I was doing rather well too. Performing at decent venues, but then we moved here. It was supposed to help Evgeny's career. Never mind that. I am here...
What happened with Evgeny? You can trust me. I won't tell.
Thank you, Lisa. The truth is hardly a secret anyway. Evgeny started drinking soon after we moved to this godforsaken town. I mean, he always drank. Ever since I met him, really. But besides, he's a poet, you know. Artistic nature, people said. Let him be. But it has been getting worse and worse. Now every other...
I don't know if it helps, but my father is a drunk. If you need help or a shoulder to cry...
Thank you so much, Lisa. I'll make sure to remember. It's getting late. I shouldn't keep you any longer. Besides, you've heard enough.
Oh, don't be silly.
Not today, thank you. I think I will just practice here a little more.
Of course. I'll give you some privacy.
Lisa, before you go, would you please come over for dinner sometime? I'd love to chat some more. Besides, it would be nice to get you acquainted.
It would be my absolute pleasure. I'll make sure to drop by.
Delightful. Stop by our house anytime. I'll make sure to cook us something nice.
Good night. What an interesting collection. You can see how much effort honest... Well, the invitation is received. For better or for worse.
What would you like?
Where do you think...
I'm willing to...
Thank you.
Hey, it's... I wouldn't drink their...
Does this...
It's not...
Thank you, Arben.
Till next time.
Good evening.
Ah, my favorite.
I'd like to play some cards.
You came to the...
Yes?
So good to see you. Seeing you always. Hello, little dog. Good night, little. Good evening, sweet. Seeing you.
Fahina's. It's a storage room for the. It's a storage room.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Dr. Volkov. What should I wear?
Lizaveta?
Dr. Volkov, I'd like to ask. It was you.
That is.
But.
Lisa, as your son.
However.
However, I can't.
All right.
Trust me, I will tell you what. I hope that.
Perfect.
What can I do for you? Goodbye, my lady. That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it to be tidied up.
Oh!
Goodness!
The lights are off outside. It's too early for Evgeny and Anastasia to sleep. They must be out. What's this for? People don't always smile for... They must have been happy at the... Huh. With a house like this. Although she certainly has good... Some dusty sheet music. Glinka, Chopin, Bach. She really does have wonderful taste in music. Must have been next to impossible to get these cylinders. Glinka, Chopin, Bach. She really does have wonderful taste in music. Must have been next to impossible to get these cylinders. There's last month's newspaper. Peculiar. That's Evgeny and Savelli in the Skortsov family photo. They seem close. So that's what this... This must be Evgeny's study. Honestly, it looks exactly how author's copies of Evgeny's poetry. Maybe I should give it a read at some point. Evgeny has enough of those anyway, I'm sure. A lot of thrown away scribbles. Seems like he's been working on the same. Most of these have. Seems like he hated every. This must be the result of.
What the hell? I swear I locked it.
They're back. And.
And how much exactly do you...
I owe what I owe.
Funny. And I'd say it's prime time. We can't afford the...
Thanks to Uncle, we live in a grand... We'll get by, Anastasia.
I don't want to get by, Evgeny. I want a normal life. I meant...
That's it. I don't...
Have...
I...
Don't lie!
I am not drunk. I can't take another minute of this.
Where are you going? Don't you dare...
I feel so weak all of a sudden. And hungry. A lot of thrown away. These are Evgeny's Interesting. Seems like Evgeny has a pen pal. Her name is Ksenia. It started a few months. Good to know. A lot of thrown away. A secret panel under the floor. There's an envelope with a City Hall seal. Hold on a second. 50 coins. This must be the result. This must be the result. This must be the result. I'm starving. I can't delay. If I don't eat now, I just... We had a samovar just like this in my old home. Such a big table for such a... There she is. Her skin looks so beautiful in the moonlight. I can smell her flesh from... I need to taste her. I think... Should I come over? Anastasia?
Lisa? You scared me. What are you doing here?
The door was open, so I took advantage.
Yes, of course. Lisa, this is an...
What is it?
It's Evgeny. Every week is this... Every night when he... I am so... I want to forget about... And after all
Maybe there's something I can...
What is it?
It might sound silly, but... I remember how much it used to... Let me sing it.
Please.
Hush, love, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes, rest now in peace. In the morn you'll awake and the darkness will flee, and the light will await you and me, await you and me. Anastasia? No response. Truthfully, I meant no harm. I have to use... I'm sorry.
Dear Lord. Lisa? Is that you? What have you done to my wife?
That's not how this was supposed to go. And the light will...
What do you think you're doing, wench? You must be insane. Help! Somebody help! There is a deranged woman in my...
I'm not a petty man, but I think it's safe to say you owe me one.
I was trying to use enchantment, but it didn't work.
They must not have liked you enough for you to charm them.
How were you able to do it then?
Not particularly, but the more some of the elders can even do it to complete
Don't you need an invitation to come here?
Only inside the house. People have this weird notion that they can own the land it's...
Hussar? What are...
I knew you were going here tonight, and lo and behold, I heard...
What do I do now?
Relax. First thing you do is hand over... I trust that you have something for me.
Here are the documents Savelli kept in their house.
Excellent. Countess will be very pleased. Looks like someone is moving up in higher society.
I'm delighted to hear it.
Your friend here will wake up soon. He won't have any memory of what happened in the last few minutes, but he won't feel good about you, I can... He will, of course, immediately go check on his wife, who should be back at it in a few days. Needless to say, if I were you, I'd let the doctor handle that one. I'm sure he will just blame it all on snakes as usual.
I should go warn him.
That might be a good idea. Best... Oh, and if you ever get so ravenous again, might I suggest hunting rabbits? Might not be the most nutritious, nor pleasant of business. However, it'll work as a last resort if you haven't managed to enchant a human under more private circumstances than tonight. I should get going too. Must have been a hell of a week, huh? Hang in there, sister. It gets easier.
Thank you, Hussar.
Good night, Lisa. Not a day without drama.
I should get out of here before it's too late. Time to head home. Evening, Doctor.
Yes, yes.
I wouldn't want to bother.
Come.
All right.
I'd offer you some sushki and candy, but to eat solid food in our condition...
What kind of a pill?
Given we are technically dead, among a host of other... that means we require... So...
Excuse...
Well, by the blush on your face...
I did. Tonight I fed on my first victim.
Honestly, this is nothing to be ashamed of. We are forced by nature to survive by... The sooner you accept it, the better.
I suppose you are technically...
Not only that, but at least they decompose and give back to Earth in a circle of life, but we live forever. We are the ultimate...
Let's say that's true. There isn't all that much.
That's... We can do some real good here. That's why I... These must be your friend. Go and have some rest. And don't...
Thank you, Doctor. Good luck.
It's all going...
It's...
Lisa? Lisa, are you all right? Lisa? Lisa, are you all right?